Hello guys, welcome to Joy Cooks with your host Joy. Today we are making some spaghetti, stir-fried spaghetti. Okay, I've got the white version here, but if you're looking towards your health, wanting to live healthier, you could try the wheat version, and they actually taste the same to me. Maybe one tastes a little bit grainier, but I find the taste the same. So alternatively, I would usually prefer the wheat version. That's the whole grain version, and at least you know what you're ingesting. But today I've got this, so I'm just going to use it for this video. So first things first, I've put my pot here and I'm boiling some water. Now I'm just going to show you this because I'm doing a stir fry, and from experience I've observed that because it's spaghetti, right, when you're stir frying you notice that the taste doesn't seem to come out properly and you have to keep spicing it. So what I've learned to do is to spice the liquid and cook the spaghetti in the liquid. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I know that we might have some youth watching or someone doing this for the first time. So I'm going to be mentioning even the basics of things so that even someone who can't cook at all, a novice, can follow the process step by step and still achieve it. So at the moment, my water is boiling on highest setting 6. So I've got 1 to 6, and the highest for me is 6. So it's boiling. I don't know if you can see the steam. Yeah, but it should be boiled to maximum steam. So I'm just going to add some ingredients to it. This is the Maggi. We call this Maggi. You can use any seasoning you like. Be flexible, just play around with taste and see how it feels. When this is done, I intend to drain it, so that's why I need to spice it really well. So, sorry, I'm going to do a bit of DIY here. Now, there are tricks to getting your Maggi soft. We'll explore that in another video. But today, we're gonna do the mashing methods, okay? Alright, so I've put 3. So each one has got 2 cubes in there. So if I put 3, that means 6 cubes. You can, gauge the measurement based on the amount of water you've got there. So I'm gonna add all my stuff in there. This is bay leaf. Okay, I know it's in a chocolate container, but we're making it real. But that's bay leaf, okay? It's bay leaf. So literally, once my spaghetti is cooked, it's got the taste I'm expecting at the end. Okay. So this is I don't need this. This is lemongrass. So I'm gonna put some thyme. If you're conversant with me, you know that I don't like measuring. I just gauge and I get it right. So do whatever suits you. Make sure it's just as tasty as you would like it. Okay? Don't be restricted. When you try to be restricted in the kitchen, that's when you miss, you just mess things up. So just do it the way that suits you, as long as you achieve your taste. So I just put a bit of pepper on that, chili pepper. And we just leave this to boil, and I'll add my spaghetti. Let me add a bit of salt as well. I just gauge it, but I'm not over spicing it. What the food looks like now. It takes on the color of whatever you add into it. So today I'm only working with what's at my disposal, okay? I've tasted it and it tastes nice. It does taste nice. You could probably do a little bit more salt so that by the time I drain all this out, at least it's running frisky. So it's pretty much hot enough for me. Now the other thing I would do is I will add some drizzle of oil just to make sure it doesn't stick together. Okay, you don't want to put too much, just a little drizzle of oil. I've added olive oil to it because that's what I eat. Spaghetti going in now. Now with the spaghetti, you can do this your way, okay? I like to crush it because I'm stir frying, and it's just how I like it. Some people like to, you know, just pour it in and have it, you know, twist it around when eating with a fork, but I like to break mine. You can choose not to break it. If you choose not to break it, all you have to do is leave it there like that and it starts to soften, you know, but hopefully I'll do this another day. But for today, I'll try and break this. Well, I can still hold it. That bit is hot because I've inserted it in the fridge. This is where I need to be brave, guys. Okay, I'm gonna use my scissors. Because I've inserted it, so it's quite hot, so I'm just gonna use my scissors to break the rice. Okay, so that goes in. Make sure everywhere is clean when you're cooking. I believe you all do that already. So, I'm just going to give it a quick stir just to make sure nothing is sticking. Now when you're doing this, you need to keep an eye because it's got carbs in it, so the starch in the spaghetti tends to make it rise. That's why you see all the white foam and they try to override the pot. It's because of the starch, okay? So we need to keep an eye. What I would normally do is this. I tend to put something like that over it so that, you know, the air is escaping and the meal is cooking. But if I cover it fully like this, it will be forced to overflow, and I could actually show you what I mean. I'm doing this for those who are like novice, so they learn from this. So I'm going to cover it and we're going to wait until it tries to overflow the pot, so you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay guys, if you see what's happening here on this side, you can see the liquid, you know, it's trying to escape from here, like it's bubbling all over, you know. I guess it's not rising too much because I put oil and everything. But in time, it's meant to rise, all the rice foam comes up and it overflows. So to prevent that, you know, what I would normally do is do this. Do that, and then you know that everything is safe. Your rice, if you're cooking your rice, is not going to overflow. The spaghetti is not going to overflow. Okay, so but keep checking because you don't want it to stick. You just want this to be cooked enough, not soft. Just cooked enough so that by the time you're frying it, it can finish the cooking process. So it's still quite tough there. It's still a little bit tough, so I'm going to cook a little bit more and then I'll take it off. Okay guys, so this is nearly done. I'm going to sieve it out now. It's like literally okay now. It's soft enough for me. So all I would say is, you taste it, and if it's as soft as the way you would enjoy it, then that's fine. You don't want it to be too soft because by the time you fry it, it's going to soften up a bit, no? For me, this is okay. So I'm just going to sieve it and I'll be back with it, with what it looks like, okay? So I'll just put it right in here. And we'll be moving on to phase 2. So all I'm going to do now is to transfer the spaghetti into this pot. But before then, I need to go and empty the water underneath this. Right, so I'm putting a bit of oil in there, and there's a good reason for that, okay? Because I'm going to be transferring the spaghetti mix into the pot while I'm getting ready to prep other things. And the reason is, if I leave it where it is, I don't want it to stick together and becoming mushy. So I'm just putting it here right now, and and the oil in it would stop it from, you know, getting sticky. That's just the whole essence of it. So I'm just transferring this. So it's all transferred there now, and you just see how loose it just looks so nice. Let me show you guys. That's what it looks like. Well separated, yeah. That's how it should be like. Yeah. I'm just mixing it so that they all stay separated while I'm. Now I'm gonna bring my wok pot to start heating up. Okay, so it's time to add the purple. Add all of that in so they can also start frying. Okay. And I've got bean sprouts, which I'm going to add at the very last minute. Full of oil. So oil is too much. Just do it according to your taste. And I'm just frying it. So after frying for a while, all the chicken got separated, and see, it's looking really nice already. See? Because the spaghetti was already, you know, well spiced, so my focus is just to fry this properly, and then I would, once the water dries out, I would start you know, adding the spaghetti in. And now it's on high heat because I need the water to evaporate. Okay, and while it's evaporating, I don't really need to keep stirring too much, so I'm just going to leave it for a while. Taste as you go. Okay. Kind of need some seasoning. So there was this seasoning that came with it, so I'm just going to open it and see what it tastes like. Mind you, you can use any seasoning of your choice. I just want us to try this together just to see what it tastes like. It's got this tomato paste consistency. Just a normal paste anyways, no taste to it. I think it's not like fully spiced and it's not chili. So for me, I probably wouldn't use it. And I've also mentioned earlier on that when you're cooking, make use of whatever is available to you. I'm only making use of what's available to me, so you can add anything you like into it. If you've got mixed veg, you can add your mixed veg to it. I don't seem to have any mixed veg, but I've got other things I can add to it as time goes on. So we're here together. At this stage, I'm going to add a bit of magic so that it enters into the chicken. And as you can hear the sizzling sound, it's now frying, so the water has evaporated pretty well. So this is just to season the chicken. I'm going to add a little bit of chili to that as well. And a little bit of salt. At this stage, I'm very careful not to overspice it. Another ingredient I have that I usually love using in my French fry is mushroom. Let's put some onions, some dehydrated peppers. I will show you how I do all of this on a later video. It's time for me to add the spaghetti now so that I can fry it further. Because I added some oil, you can see that it's not sticking together. So I'm just going to put that in now. See? That's the consistency you want. Yeah? There we go. Okay. And because it's already been fully spiced, you really need to bother too much about spicing it. It's very spicy already. It's got the taste, the the aftermath taste you want it to have. Another important ingredient I like to add is butter. This is the floral version. There's the olive oil version. I like to add butter. It just gauges according to the food you're making. What this does is it stops it from sticking together and it stops it from burning, you know. It allows you to retain the heat longer until it's cooked and it doesn't burn unnecessarily. And that's what this does, okay? I just let that in and I'll keep frying. Like I said before, you can add anything you like into your food at this stage. But whatever you are adding, it make sure it's not something that needs a long time to cook. Because, you know, that's why we made the chicken earlier and we made the pepper earlier. And I'm frying the pepper with the spaghetti so that they're all cooking at the same time. If you've got prawn, you want the taste, you can add it. If you've got coconut oil, if that's what you want, you can add it. But I believe at some point I will be making this different types. What I've done today is just plain straightforward spaghetti stir fry, and using olive oil and butter. Okay, I just want to have a taste today. Honestly, it's perfect. So remember I told you that the Maggi I used, yeah, there's 2 in 1. So I've only used 1 part of it this time because it's already well spiced. It's already well spiced. I just want to pick it up a little bit with a little bit of chili. Ooh. If you don't like chili, please don't use it. And I'm reducing my heat a bit. So it all depends. If as you go on, you feel like the heat is too much or it's burning, reduce the heat. But it's usually nice to use very high heat so that it's faster and nothing goes soggy. Okay. Just pour the rest of the dehydrated mushrooms into it, just to give it that crunch. Okay. So you keep stirring, and you can see that the spaghetti has soaked up all the oil I put in because there's quite a lot. So I don't like to put too much oil at the initial in case I need to add more. So I'm adding the bean sprouts because by the time you add the bean sprouts, you probably wouldn't be frying it for too long anymore, and then that would you know, give it another crunch. Okay. So this is just the bean sprouts. Putting it. If you don't like bean sprouts, you don't need to add it. Okay. It's optional. Yeah, it's just how we like to have it here. If you've got soy sauce, you're welcome to use it. Like I said, it can be very flexible. I'm going to add a little bit of oil now because it's pretty much soaked up oil. You don't want it to be oily either. So, and when you're stirring, if you're like a teenager watching it, just relax, just breathe, be in control. The food is not going to fly out of the pot except you fling it out of the pot, you know. So just be in control. You're stirring all the way down. Don't stir the surface. If you only do the surface, it's going to burn underneath. So you're going all the way down to pick it up, and you know, that's it. Yeah, take a big control. You're in control. Yeah. Don't be scared of it. Just see that? It's looking so pretty already. So I mentioned I'll put a drizzle of oil now because I can say it's at the finishing. You know, olive oil is good for you. So keep stirring. When it's on high heat, it stops the bean sprout introducing too much fluid. So if your bean sprout is frozen, what I do is I put in a container, pour some cold water, not hot water, cold water into it just to separate it, and you squeeze the water out with both of your hands. Then you saw the way I put the bean sprout in. Yeah? If it's raw, if it's fresh, not frozen, you can use it directly as it is. I believe at some point I will be showing you that as well. So what I'm doing now is just to stir fry. My heat is now back to maximum heat, and it's just stir fry until I'm done. And as you always remember to clean up as you go. Clean up as you go. Clean up as you go. Okay. Clean up as you go and keep tasting, and don't ever forget you're cooking on high heat, so you have to keep stirring. That's why it's called stir fry. So stir. So this is just one method of making this. In time we would explore different methods. So this has got chicken, pepper, bean sprouts, seasoning, the spaghetti, butter, olive oil. For a chewy twist, I'm adding some kidney beans because it's just how we love eating. You know, it's just for a twist. The kidney beans have been cooked, okay? If you want me to show you how to make kidney beans, comment below and I'll put that in my to-do list, okay? This whole meal should take probably about 40 minutes max, depending on how long you intend to stir fry, okay? You can keep frying for as long as you want. If you want it very dry, you keep going. If you like it this way, you can stop. See? So it depends on who's eating the meal. The only thing I can say is that the longer you stir fry, the longer the food will last in your fridge. Okay? It can be there for weeks and it's still in good shape. The longer you fry, the longer it will last. Okay? If you don't fry for too long, please ensure to consume it in no time to avoid having any spoiled food in there. On my side, I'm nearly done. I'm going to stop it soon. See, that's what you want to achieve. Everything has to be separated like that. Sorry guys, because I'm inhaling the smoke, so it's actually getting to me. If you're asthmatic, please wear a mask. You don't want to be inhaling things like this to, smoke. Please, if you're asthmatic, you want to be out of the kitchen when this is taking place. Or if you've got any breathing information, you want to take that. This isn't your frying. So if you like what you see, please comment below and feel free to share your own ways, how you go about yours. Is there a faster way of making this that you know? Are there other things you want me to explore? Yeah, because I do so many different varieties in time. You'll be seeing that. Okay. This looks so colorful right now. I'm happy with it. And, the other thing I would say is that the less milk, the less spaghetti in the pot, the quicker it will cook. So the more you pour in, the longer it will take to stir fry everything. Okay? So bear that in mind. If you do have the time, you can stir fry this one at a time. Yeah? Otherwise, just do it the way I'm doing now. There's no time, but be ready to time stir frying. And I know you can't see me now, but I'm actually sweating. Yeah, because the weather is quite hot here at the moment, and then standing in front of the cooker doing this, you can imagine all that is. But it's worth it, yes, it's worth it. I'll be back to show you the finished product. Hi guys, so this is the finished product of our meal today. I hope you like it. Remember to like, share and subscribe. If you'd like me to post any other form of meal, feel free to let me know by commenting, and I'll do my best to work them down. Okay, enjoy. Au revoir.